I was a great fan of an actor called John Thaw. He was a lifelong socialist, which I never knew, especially as he played Inspector Morse, which seemed very middle class. But it just goes to show he was a very good actor, and you never knew that he was a lifelong socialist if you didn't sort of probe and find those things out. It's very easy now with the internet, but back then it wasn't that easy to find out. And I remember he did a piece, and I thought he was actually having a go at the current Prime Minister that we had at the time. And I remember one of the things that he said, that this guy kept forgetting his words, and he said, "I have in my hand a piece of paper," and then he would read off the paper because Neil Kinnock, I think that's who he was having a go at, he was saying that he couldn't remember the things that he needed to say. That was the only time that I really felt he'd kind of let the party down. Got to bear in mind, I was a lefty, I really was back then, and I thought, I didn't know John Thaw was actually a socialist, and he was having a go at the party for the benefit of the party. Now, apparently there's just been a Labour conference on, which I didn't know about. I've just seen it on other people's channels. And Starmer's just basically read his little script that he was given by the WEF. And as we all know, the WEF is the front, the shop front, if you like, for the people who actually run everything into the ground. And that is actually what they're doing. It's not great. Apparently Starmer's speech was an absolute pile of dross. I haven't heard it, but I'm just going off what other people have said. I may have to go and have a look at it, but I know for a fact it's been written for him, and it'll just be an absolute clown show. I do wonder why people fall for it. I know I fell for the Labour thing for a lot of years, but it seemed to be a decent party back then. Now it's just openly shilling for whoever the hell will pay it money, as I think probably the Conservatives are as well. The question now is, of course, where do you go? Reform? Farage? I don't know. I mean, I voted Reform last time, but it was kind of the best of a bad bunch. I think Farage needs to do some serious work to get that party at the forefront of where it needs to be to get rid of the others.